Hello, 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 hello. Good evening or morning, should I say, Bronnie? You're first to comment today. Hello, my lovely. Hi, Claire, Suzanne. Hi, Becky, Kay, Dawn, Tara, Jutta. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Hi, Mandy. Hello. How bare does it look? I've had to keep the curtain and the lights up because without it, like, it made my heart melt. It was just too bare. So we've kept the curtain up and the lights up just for another couple of days. But yeah, the other bits and bobs have gone. It's very, very sad. I wasn't happy packing it away, to be honest, but it has gone. Hello, how are we all? Hi, Sue. Hi, Carol. Hello. It's Tuesday. My household goes back to normality tomorrow. I don't know if I'm excited or not. Like, Aaron went back to work today and I missed him, and like having him home for the last 2 weeks was lovely. But obviously he was back to work today, so that was okay. It was different. And the kids go back tomorrow, so from tomorrow it'll be me and the dogs again. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, but kind of not. I'm in that sort of state, two-way state. But it'll be good to get back to some sort of routine. So yeah, my household goes back to normality tomorrow after the holidays. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well as well. Hi Claire, Angela, Beverly, good morning. Hi Carol and Jutta. Hello. I was unpacking today a delivery of jewellery, so I'm going to be getting that and the other new items on the website as soon as I can. I've got a big postal run to do this week first, and then I'll start getting those on the website, so that's exciting. Oh wow, Helen, congratulations, happy anniversary. I hope you've both had a lovely day together. Good evening, Marie, Rachel, Amanda. Hello, 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 hello. Hello?
Hello.
Please close the door. You're as bad as the children letting all my heat out. Aurora left the door open, went back into the house, came back, went back into the house and came back earlier with the door. I was like, Aurora.
That's a very important thing in the house.
It wasn't. The heat was getting out.
Oh,
Thank you for the tea. Sorry. I had to then explain to my daughter that you don't leave doors open when it's freezing cold outside, especially at the moment. Hello, hello, hello. So today is a normal live opening. Happy New Year to everybody who'd missed us on the last live. Happy New Year. So yeah, today is a normal live opening. We do have our stick, pick or sparkle dip still available. I've popped them in these buckets for now just because this is the best thing I've had. I do actually have something on the way where I can actually keep them as a permanent home, but for now it's in the bucket. So the envelopes are in here and the pearls are all in there. So that's what these buckets are. And then our mystery oysters are still in this bag here. When my oyster delivery turns up, it will have all oysters available again, so all the bags available, but for now it's just the mystery oysters. Nicola, bless you, thank you ever so much for the stars there. It's very kind of you. It looks so strange, Rachel, honestly, so strange, which is why I kept the curtain and the lights up, because I just thought it's too much if I take it down. Imagine if the lights were off and then the curtain pushed back or down. It's just, yeah. So I kept them up just so it's not completely gone. Despite it raining all day. Oh, bless you. He's gone to darts now and I have no money to buy anything tonight. Oh, bless you, Helen. Well, I'm glad you've had a lovely day together. And I hope you have a good evening as well. And of course, when he comes home, you have a nice evening as well. What was I saying? Am I nearly up to date with emails? Almost up to date, I think. I was actually having a quick look before the live to see. It says I've got 12 left to answer to, and then I'll be up to date. So once I've done those 12, yeah, I should be up to date and then back to normal with those as well. And they should be caught up with in the next day or so. So, yeah. Exciting. I haven't turned them on, Joe, because I left the batteries in for a while and the batteries leaked in the packs. And then I thought for a little while that I couldn't turn them on. Everybody said I can turn them on, but I haven't dared put the batteries in yet. So the lights on the ceiling do work, just haven't had them on in a while. I don't know if it would be too much if I had the lights going on top and behind. It would be like a disco box. It was lovely, thank you, Nicola. I hope you had a good Christmas as well. Today, the order list at the moment, we've got 4 people currently on the order list. So if you would like to order, there is still space available for today, and there's not a long order list, so you won't wait too long for your opening either. So I'm just updating the order list here, adding on Angela to the end. We do still have a couple of per raffle winners to claim their prizes, so the prizes are still here. So hopefully if they are here, I'll call them in a moment. They can pick which prize they would like there as well. I think that's all the updates, apart from we are live tomorrow night as well for our monthly charm deal, which is carrying on this year. So monthly charm deal is normally the first Wednesday of every month we'll go live. So that is tomorrow. So yeah, we're live from around 7:30 tomorrow evening for the monthly charm deal. So, shall we get started for today? Oh, and today is the last update, sorry. Today is the last day that the Boxing Day sale will be on the website. The clearance section on the website will be staying, and that's massive savings in the clearance section. But the Boxing Day sale, it will be off by tomorrow morning. So if anybody did want anything in the Boxing Day sale at that price, you've only got sort of a few hours, but the clearance sale will be staying throughout January. Sophie, hello. Hello. So let's get started this evening. Up first today is Victoria Robertson. Victoria, are you here? There we go. Victoria Robertson, are you here? If you are here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else can see Victoria, please comment on her comment because it will bring it forward so I can see as well. Cindy, that's perfect. You're 2 people away, so not long, my lovely. Last call for Victoria Robertson. If not, we'll move on. And then if she does come on, we can add her in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. So, Victoria Robertson, are you here? Lillian, good evening. Okay, so I haven't seen Victoria, so like I say, if she comes on, we can add her in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. Let me just mark her as not being here yet. And up next then today is Sharon Craig. Sharon, are you here? Oh, bless you, Sophie. So Sharon Craig, again, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else can see her comment, please comment on it because it will bring it forward so I can see. Didn't enjoy getting up for work this morning. Oh, bless you, Kerry. I completely understand. I said to the kids and myself, I was like, look, set alarms today. So last night, I said, set alarms for today to get up like we were doing at school. And then that way, come Wednesday when you go back, it's not as much of a shock. All of us were ignoring our alarms, laying in bed, and Aaron was there obviously getting ready for work. I ended up waking up to my alarm, but I didn't get out of bed for 20 minutes. Aurora got up an hour late, and Quinn came downstairs about half an hour after his alarm. So tomorrow morning, I've got a feeling is going to be painful, just to wake up and get everybody moving in time. It's fun. Oh, bless you, Helen. And it's hard on them as well, because obviously they don't know what's going on, do they? With fur babies, to be there for a few weeks, then to be gone, it's like, oh, don't understand. Right, last call for Sharon Craig. If not, we will move on. So Sharon Craig, are you here? Bronnie, I've just seen your additional information. I have not seen it. I've not come across. I'm not sure what you mean, but the answer is no, I don't think so. So if you have sent an email, I will hopefully get back to you in the next, by tomorrow, I would imagine. Because if I've only got 12 left, I imagine that you'll get a reply tomorrow once I finish them. Oh, wow, Yvonne, that's brilliant. Yes, perfect. Resend, my lovely. And then you should still get a reply tomorrow because I'll be back on top of emails again. Right, I haven't seen Sharon, so we're going to move on again. And if she comes on, we'll add her back in again. But it will be to the end of the order list. Right, up next then today is Cindy Brown. Now, Cindy, I have seen you. Cindy Brown, are you here? Cindy, hello, my lovely. So, Mystery Oyster and donate your shells. So you have got one opening altogether. I'm going to leave the bag here because I can just dive in back there. So, Mystery Oyster, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, Cindy? There we go, excuse me. Oh, I thought I saw a spider then, it's just a shadow. Deary me. Right, let's go down. So your Mystery Oyster, you've got a lighter pop there. And there's your Mother of Pearl. When you say interference, Suzanne, what do you mean? Like a crackling noise? So there's your mother of pearl. You're hoping for a blue. Now straight away I can see a darker pearl there. And there's no more in that one. So it looks like you've got a dark, deep chocolate pearl, Cindy. So have a look here, my lovely. What do you think to this one? Now you said you was hoping for possibly a blue. So if you, oh, let me get to focus for you. So if you would like to swap him, we can do that. Or if you prefer to keep him, that of course is absolutely fine. So it's completely up to you what you would like to do. Yes, Jenny, of course it will be done today. That's not a problem at all. And the order list is not too long either, so it will be today. I'm just going to move the mic onto the other side just in case that's the issue. So we'll see if that's still the same there. Right, let me measure this through for you, Cindy. So he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And you'd like to swap him for a brighter icy blue. They have indeed, Kathy. They have indeed. I was actually sad to see them go. I waved Mim out the door, but Jingle and Bell, I was a little bit sad to see them go. Okay, Cindy, what do you think to this one? Would you be happy with that one there? That's better, Suzanne. Okay, perfect. It may have been rustling. I may have not clipped it on properly and the microphone bit may have been rustling against the clothing, so I do apologise for that. Now, Cindy, I can definitely go lighter. I could possibly go brighter with this blue, so let me know what you think and then I can change it accordingly. Or if this one's perfect, then that's fine as well. That's fine, Cindy. Perfect. Okay, so let me pop this in here for you. And then on here. And if I write down that we're going to have the blue on there, Cindy, I hope you're happy with that. And of course, happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Yes, they did mention they may pop in to go or pop over to see Mim and Mindy, but I don't know their definite plans. I haven't been sent any pictures as of yet. Okay, right. Up next then today is Angela Sylvester. Angela Sylvester, are you here? Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to everybody joining. That's a lot better. So, Angela Sylvester, are you here? Just going to try refreshing my comments today as well because, yeah, they're freezing quite a bit. Okay, so if I'm missing comments, please shout out at me. I'm going to try to remember to refresh them as well because it just got flooded with comments as I refreshed that then. So yeah, just bear with me and I will try to remember to do that. Angela, I can see you now, so hello, my lovely. Mystery and donate the shells. So you've got 2 oyster openings altogether. So you've got 1 and 2 oysters. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? So 1 and 2. And let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1. Oh, deep hop there. There's your mother of pearl. And in here, you would love a red for the necklace. Okay. And you've got a bright watermelon pearl. There's no more in that one. So your first pearl is a watermelon. I'm just going to pop him in the sand so you can have a closer look. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. And you've got a softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And you've got a darker pearl straight away. Let me pop him out. And then again, I'm just going to have a squidge around. And there's no more in that one. So I think he's a darker gunmetal grey, but let me just have a closer look just in case he does have some colours in him as well. Possibly some green there, but let me just have a closer look. Yeah, I would say he's got some hints or flashes of darker green with this one. So watermelon, and if we show you here, sorry, if I can just get this bit focused. Oh, now the watermelon's gone wee. Right, here we go. Oh, Mr. Camera doesn't like me today. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so you can see, I would say it's a base gunmetal grey, but can you see flashes of green as we go around the pearl there? It's only subtle, but it's definitely there. Now, Angela, what do you think to these 2? If you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can, of course, swap them for you. It's completely up to you. Now, if I run them through the board, your watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the darker gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Okay, what do you think? And then of course I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on the jewellery. I'm just going to refresh these comments as we go. Happy New Year, Lorraine. Did everyone say White Rabbit at New Year? Me and my family, as it struck New Year, instead of shouting New Year, we all said White Rabbit, White Rabbit, White Rabbit, and then Happy New Year. So, yeah, hopefully that means that we'll all have a good year. Good evening, Heidi. I'm not too bad, thank you, Lorraine. I hope you're well as well. Now, Angela, oh, just come through as I refreshed that then. Loving that gunmetal. Can you have that one on the necklace and change the watermelon for a dove grey? Okie dokie. Now, that one is lovely. Have a look at this one here and just confirm if you're happy with this one. So you'd like that gunmetal grey on the jewellery and then the dove grey as your loose pearl. Is that correct, my lovely? And just confirm if you're happy with that colour as well for me. I'm just going to bring you back up so I can write this down, but if that's not correct, we can go back down again and change it. So gunmetal on there. That's perfect, and yes please, and you're very welcome. Okie dokie, so I've wrote that down for you. Let me just pop those on there. Okay. Excuse me. Angela, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, perfect. I'm going to be trying to do the order list as we go. We've currently got 3 people on the order list. So again, it's quite a short order list. So if anybody would like to order, there is still space available for today. And there's not a long waiting list, so it won't be a long wait. Add to your first order. Birthday tomorrow, so your husband's treating you. Can you open together? Of course you can, Jenny. Now, if I don't automatically add them together, just remind me at your opening. However, I believe it's your opening next after Bronny. So you'll be, I will definitely add them together because you're up next, if that makes sense. Lucy, good night. Have sweet dreams, my lovely. So currently looking for Bronny Van Leer. Are you here? Yep, Jenny, you are up next. I'm just printing off the extra order and I'll add them together, so that's not a problem. Bronny, hello. Not a problem, Lisa. Bronny, so yeah, regarding the extra note, I'll get back to, if you send me an email over, I'll get back to your email by tomorrow, so my tomorrow, so if within 24 hours, and then we can see what's going on there, if that's okay, my lovely. I'm sorry if I've missed an email somewhere. But for today, you have got a stick or pick sparkle dip. First one to have one from the buckets. Email is sent. Let me have a look just to confirm if I've got it before we open this up. Oh. Love these. I mean, they are brilliant. Yes, I can confirm I've got an email from you sent about 10 minutes ago, so I'll definitely get back to you in the next 24 hours if that's okay. So let's go down for your stick pick or sparkle dip. Okay, so they're all in here again. It doesn't matter. Obviously, I've just transferred them. They are all sealed. If I show, actually, I'll show you when I pull them out. So yours is this one here. They are all sealed, so I literally just transferred them over. Ooh, and I absolutely love them as well. I loved making all these actually. Pairing them all, and because some of them have got really unusual pearl colours, and of course I forget what pearl colours I've added where, so it's quite nice to see those pearls again. Okay, so in here, my lovely, you have got a traditional crystal heart charm. Now, this traditional crystal heart charm is on the website. This is the, oh, it's gone. It's the really long name beginning with a P, the colouring of it. So on the website, it's the long Papa, oh, the name's completely gone, but it's like a pinky corally tone to him. Oh no, that doesn't help. So yeah, it's like a pinky corally tone to the heart. There we go. So the darker colour you see on the camera, that's the darker colour that the heart is normally. So you can see actually when I hold it up, you can see that slightly darker colour there. So that's the normal colour. The lighter sections are just as the light catches it with the camera. Now this one I have paired with a light coral pearl. Pad Parasha Tara, thank you. Okay, so I've paired this one, like I said, with a lighter coral pearl. You'd like to pick, okay, perfect. So the charm is definitely yours. The pearl is about to be changed. So I'm going to bring you up for this one, just because if I put this in front, I can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to mix these up and then I'll look away. And actually you can see what I'm doing in there as well, because the buckets are see-through. So I'll look away, dive in, just double checking I've got one. Okay, so these 4 pearls, one of these 4 pearls you have to choose to go onto that charm. Now they all already have the pin caps on, so it's ready to go, but I'm going to put it so the pin caps are in the sand just so we can see more of the pearl colour. You've got a cream, a bright coral, a hot pink, and a darker burgundy red. Now I'll hold the charm up for you in just a second as well. So you've got a cream, a coral, bright pink, and burgundy red. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try pop your charm on here. Just going to try hide the pearl, because actually I don't think I'm going to be able to hide the pearl. Oh. But then I can hold your new choice up against it. If I put the pearl up there, there we go. So if I can just get this to focus. Oh, hot pink. Okay, so you'd like to have the hot pink, so just confirm for me. If I hold the pink next to him, look at that. Just confirm, are you happy with that choice there? Sorry, it's slightly blurry in parts of the image. I am trying. Oh, the other pearls come to say hello. But are you just confirm? Happy? Perfect. Okay, so I will be swapping the pearls over. Let me just take these 3 off here. And if I bring you back up, and then the hot pink will be going onto your charm instead. just write this down for you. So we're going to swap coral with hot pink. Perfect. Bronnie, I've got that down for you then, my lovely. I hope you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And then that's safe up there for you. Okay, I'm just going to have a sip of my tea. Up next today is Jenny and Jessica. Are you here? Oh, that's a good cup of tea. And Bronnie, you're very, very welcome. Jenny and Jessica, you're there. Hello. Jenny, are you both on your name on Facebook? So am I talking to you both on your one, or is Jessica on her own one? Just so obviously I know who I'm looking for and who I'm talking to. Now you do have an oyster opening each. Are you happy for me to pull out 2 oysters and do them? Say, for example, the first one's Jessica's, the second one's Jenny's, or would you like me to do one and then choose your colour and then do the second one? Either way is fine with me, just however you'd prefer to have your opening. Both on your name, perfect. Like I say, it's just so I know who I'm looking for. Okay, so like I say, you both have a oyster opening each. Would you like to open them together, or would you like to have them completely separate? Amy, hello, hello, hello. I hope you're well. Can we do Jessica first? Of course we can. Okay, so Jessica, you've got your oyster opening. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? I'm going to dive in. And this is your mystery oyster. So would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour you're hoping for? So let's go down. Sorry, my voice keeps going. Sorry, let's go down. In all honesty, Gemma, I haven't had a chance to look yet. That is on the list of to-dos tomorrow and Thursday. So I'm hoping by Friday I would have found, fingers crossed, found some gonks that I'm happy with. Okay, so I'm not going to open this, Jessica, just until I can see what you'd like to do with your shells. Just as then I can know where I'm popping them. Keep the shells. I had a suspicion that we were going to keep them, which is why I waited, I think. And we're waiting to see what colour comes out. Okay, so good luck then, my lovely. Oh, quite a lighter, sharper pop there. And in here. Okay, so there's a little bit of flesh on there, and you've actually got a little bit of a pearl blister down this side of the shell as well. I'll clean this up for you in a moment, but you can see there's no pearls there. I can see, however, a peeper. I can see, can you see that? A lilac purple pearl peeping out of the side there, and you're twinning. 2 popped out straight away then. Let me just have a squidge in here. And there's no more in that one. Jessica, you are twinning with lilac purple twins, which is this gorgeous shade of light purple. Now I'm just cleaning up the shells. and then I'll dry your pearls off so you can have a closer look as well. Oh, where are they running off to? The most we've found in our normal oysters is 5. The most we've found in our quadding oysters is 8. And the most we've found in our 25 pearl oysters is 28. Okay, so twinning purples. Oh, that one, what's that? Oh, there we go. Twinning purples. It's just some piece of tissue. Let me just grab that out. Now you can see here the purples are visually slightly different. So this one here is slightly lighter and visually larger, and this one is slightly darker and visually looks a little bit smaller as well. What do you think to these? Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll need to know if you'd like the lighter or the slightly darker one on the jewellery. Or, Jessica, if you would like to swap one or both of your pearls, you can do so. And then I'll still need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And then the other pearl is yours to keep as well. So the lighter of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the darker of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. So they're measuring the same size. So it must be that the colour difference is making them look slightly different in sizes. What do you think? I'm just going to pop that down and wrap your shells up here. Okay, can we please have the smaller one on the bracelet and swap the bigger one for a pink? Of course you can. Now I've got a couple of different shades of pink. However, oh no, that's watermelon. However, I'm going to go for the brightest hot pink we've got. Now, if this is too bright and you'd like a lighter pink, I can get that for you as well. But normally, if somebody says pink, I sort of go straight for this colour, and then you can let me know if you prefer it lighter or if that one's okay. So I've taken away that one, and then this purple is the one you'd like on the jewellery, and then is that pink okay? Did she, Tara? Oh, I love that. And then with a cage pendant as well, she's got all of them to change around. I hope she's happy as well. Love that. Okay, happy with the pink. That's brilliant. Let me bring you back up so I can write all of this down, my lovely. So taking away the swapped purple, you'd like to have the lilac purple on your jewellery and then the pink as your loose pearl. I've wrapped up your shells as well, so they're going to be safe for you, my lovely. Jessica, I hope you're happy with that, and I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives as well, my lovely. A single oyster opening on its own is £12 plus P&P, so postage. Oh, bless you, Jackie. I will say we've done all our events for this month for January. So we are live every Tuesday, Friday and Sunday. And on Facebook, what I do is I make a live event. So if you go onto our Pearls of Brecon page where we're live from now, and at the top there'll be a drop down. If you go to events, you'll see every day this month that we're live, there'll be an event for it. If you go to those and say that click that you're going to the event, it's a definite 100% way that you will definitely get notified about the live. And then of course you don't have to come onto the live if you're busy, but you'll definitely have that notification. It's always a good thing to do as well if you do have an order or if you've booked in for a certain date, to do that as well on the date that you wanted to come on, because then you're definitely going to get the notification as well. So Amy, you're very, very welcome. Jessica, you're very welcome as well. And Jenny, you are up next, my lovely. So Jenny, you've also got one oyster opening. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Wendy, thank you very much for the stars, my lovely. That's very, very kind of you. Now let's dive in. Yeah, it is a shorter order list today. This oyster feels heavy. Sorry, just suddenly felt heavier. There is a shorter order list today. So far we've got Jenny and then Heidi on the order list. So if anybody would like to order, there's still space available for today, and there's not too long a wait to your order either. So Jenny, let me get your oyster open. Savannah, wow, thank you ever so much as well. Thank you for the stars. Again, it's very, very kind of you. Right, let's go down, Jenny, for your oyster opening here. Donate your shells, not a problem. And you're hoping for a baby pink to match your necklace. Okay, fingers crossed for you. Oh, you've got a softer pop with your one. Okay, so there's a little bit of flesh on there, but we can see there's no pearls on that side, and we're donating the shells. Thank you ever so much. Now in here, I can see 2 peepers straight away. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's just in, if I turn that around, have a look, it's just there. 5. You are, let me just have a squidge, quinting, and there's no more in that one. You've got 5 pearls in your oyster. Let me dry these up as well for you. Savannah, thank you again for the stars there. Again, that's very, very kind of you. Okay, so Jenny, you have got a sea green, a apple green, a autumn peach, Pepsi blue, and a dark chocolate with a purple overtone. It does look bare in here. It's why I left the curtain and the lights up, but our next theme will be going up soon, so hopefully it won't look bare for too long. Now Jenny, I'm going to go along. So you've got a sea green, apple green, autumn peach, Pepsi blue, and a chocolate with a slight purple overtone to them. I hope you're happy with those. Now again, you can swap these if you would like to, and if you would like to, just let me know what colours you'd like to swap out and what colour you'd like to swap in. And then again, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery as well. So if I run these through the board for you, your sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the chocolate with the slight purple overtone is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. You know what, Sophie? If I think Aaron would let me get away with it, I think I would. But considering he's already ran all my Christmas stuff away, He's already packed it. Like, I pack it away and then he puts the boxes away. Seeing as he's already put the boxes away, I don't think he'll be too pleased if I asked him to get it all out again. Gosh. What do you think, Jenny? Aaron really is. He is absolutely amazing. He is so, so amazing. And he's like the most brilliant father as well. I couldn't wish for a better father for my children at all. He is a Grinch though, yes. Actually, no. He's not a Grinch come Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. But everything else, he is a Grinch. Oh. Jenny, you love them. Perfect. Wow. Can you please swap the peach for a baby pink? Of course you can. And have the baby pink on the bracelet. And would it be possible to have the other oysters with the other pearls with fittings that go onto a Pandora bracelet? Can you invoice you for those fittings? Of course I can. So let me do your swap first. So baby pink. So taking the autumn peach away and adding in, oh, that one there. Have a look at that pink. Now I could go lighter and slightly brighter, but again with the baby pinks, there's definitely not a lot in the shades. It is just slight differences, but would you be happy with that one there? And then I can invoice you for the hoop fittings, which is the fitting which fits on the Pandora bracelets. I'll write that down for you in a moment. So if I bring you back up, but if that's not the correct shade pink, let me know. So we're going to have the pink on there, and you'd like to be invoiced for the other ones on a hoop fitting. The invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. That's perfect. Perfect. So yeah, it will go to the email address that's on the order form tomorrow for you. So I'm just popping these on here for you. Thank you for the donations with your shells, Jenny. How big's the pink? I'll measure it quickly. Sorry, I take the staples out of these bags and then I use all the bags again. So the pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Now again, our lighter pearls in the sand look larger than the if you had an 8 pink and an 8, say chocolate or black or gunmetal grey, the lighter pearls always look larger than the darker pearls do. Jenny and Jessica, I hope you're happy with everything there, and of course I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well, and then that's safe up there for you. Okay, right. Up next today is Heidi DeWitt. Heidi, are you still here? Now, I definitely saw you earlier, so hopefully you're still here. Jenny, you're very, very welcome. Heidi, hello, hello, hello. Okay, so Heidi, you have got an oyster opening, and then you've got a 25 pearl oyster as well So what we'll do is we'll do your normal oyster opening and then we'll do your 25 pearl oyster afterwards, if that's okay. So with your normal oyster, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So let's go down. So this one is the normal oyster. We've got a softer pop there. Oh, it's a tough one. So in here, now there is a little bit of flesh on this side. Can you keep both shells? Of course you can. So there's no pearls there, and I'll clean that up for you in just a moment. And if we have a squidge in here, you have got a hot pink pearl. And there's no more in that one. Oh, bless you, Dale. I'm just cleaning up these shells for you, Heidi. Now, if anybody would like to definitely get notifications, if you go to the events section on our page and click to say that you're going to our events, Facebook then definitely sends you a notification because it's an event. I don't know if that helps at all. So all the events are on there for the whole of January. Okay, so first pearl out is a gorgeous, brighter, hot pink. Now, Heidi, what do you think to this one? If you're happy with him, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can, of course, swap them for you. Of course, Savannah. So we're live today, tomorrow for the monthly charm deal only, and then normal live will be again on Friday. So if I run this through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Now I'm going to keep this one in the sand, but I'm going to pop it all the way to the side there. So we've got room for your 25 pearl oyster pearls, and then that way you can see them all together in the sand if you wanted to. So let me just, oh, I might have to pop you on the other screen quickly just to grab them. Let's pop you on this screen here. So this is just an image of what we do with the donated shells. Okie dokie. Hello. So 25 pearl oyster, keeping your shell again. Right, pop those down there. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for with this one? So let's go down. Mystery oyster. Oh, I can hear him again. Can you hear that? Oh, love it. Okay, so softer pop there. Oh, that opens beautifully. Okay, so if we can prise him open, lots of bright colours in here. You don't mind the colours? Okay, perfect. Now, if we can get him open. Oh, the flesh looks drier in this one. Just means that it's not as squidgy if it's drier. So there's your mother of pearl. And I'll try and hold this up so you can see. But oh my gosh, the colours here. Stunning colours. That green at the back is catching my eye. You've got two tonal blue. Right, let me squidge these out and then we can have a closer look. I think you've got a pinkle and oh, right, so. Oh, and the first one to run away is an autumn peach. Let's pop that down the front there. Yep, the flesh is drier, which just means, like I said, it just means that it's harder, as in it's a tougher squidge, but I suppose it's easier to get the pearls out because you can feel where they are. Oh, flying down the front there. Where did that one go? One there, one there. Now I think I've got them all there. So let me count these up and then I'll have a closer look at everything. So number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to move that. That's just a piece of the shell. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. Okay. Now, are you happy for me to measure the largest and the smallest pearls? Or would you like me to measure them all? Just because if it's all, I'll do it as we go. Or if you're happy for the largest and the smallest, I'll go through all the pearl colours first, and then we'll have a look at the sizes at the end. So I'm just going to dry these up for you, and then we'll pop them in the sand. And I'll go through the colours as we pop them in the sand as well. Oh, run away. Okay, there we go. Love them. Happy with the largest and smallest. Okie dokie. Right, let's start putting these in the sand because they are starting to escape. Okay, so we're going to do the darkest ones towards the top and lightest ones towards the bottom. Let's get the sand to focus. So straight away, I believe we've got a gorgeous black pearl there. So starting with your black. Next to him, let's go in for a dark chocolate, slightly two-tonal with lighter and darker areas around him. And then you've got a silver chocolate, so base chocolate, but quite a deep silver overtone to him. You then moving back onto a chocolate. Now this is slightly brighter than the first chocolate you saw. And then you've got a two-tonal silver, but then he's got a purple overtone to him. So base silver, and I'm hoping you can see those purple sections coming through. Okay, so that's your top row there. Moving on to your next one. This one is a two-tonal silver. So it's quite, two-tonal silver purple. So it's quite a mottled pearl, this one. So it means it's got a silver base with a mottled purple overtone. So you've got that sort of mottled design in the colouring. You then have got another silver purple, but this one's a brighter purple. And then you've got a chocolate bronze. Moving on to a forest green. Quite a bright forest green as well. Some of the forest greens we have can be quite dark. So that one's quite a bright forest green. Next to him, we're going to go for a sea green. So again, this one's slightly two-tonal. And then this is the one I saw. So this is a two-tonal apple green. So again, you've got lighter and brighter areas as you go around the pearl there. And then you've got a two-tonal icy blue. So you've got a lot of two-tonal pearls, and I just love them. It makes them more unique. So this one is base more lighter pastel blue with that gorgeous brighter section there as well. And then you've got a two-tonal Pepsi blue. So almost, let me just reposition, almost Pepsi moving into Smurf blue. So that's a dark Pepsi, almost TARDIS blue. As you go around, it gets lighter into the Smurf blue there. So quite a shade difference with the blues around that pearl. But again, stunning as you go around looking at them. And then moving on to a lilac purple, almost lavender, which means it's just almost a slightly darker purple there. But I would still say that is a base lilac. You then have got a pinkle. So that is a pink with a purple overtone. Moving into a hot pink. and then a baby pink. Oh, I don't think I've left enough room in the sand here. You've then got a autumn peach, a coral, slightly brighter coral, and then slightly darker coral. So 3 corals there, all quite similar in colour. Now bear with me. I like to have them in lines, I know, it's just, so I'm just moving them up so I can fit your last line in the sand. Okay, so coral, moving on to your gold. Now that is a pastel gold there. Bright sunshine yellow. You've got a cream, and then this last colour should have been popped on earlier on in the colour spectrum, but you've got a brighter burgundy red. Okay, and then of course your pink from earlier as well. I'll bring that slightly closer. Oh, I'll pop it with your pinks on that side. Okay, Heidi, what do you think to all of these? Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, as you know, we can swap them for you. And if you'd like to take a screenshot and make your decision up, then email me. That's absolutely fine as well. Now, regarding, you love them all, perfect. Regarding your fittings, did you want those fittings loose, or did you want me to put them actually onto the jewellery? Now, I'm going to look for your largest and smallest. Visually smallest may have to be this pink, the brighter pink. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. I'll measure the yellow as well. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the chocolate up here is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And possibly the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6 yet. He's a 6.5. So the smallest is a 6.5. The largest is, I'll measure the chocolate bronze. I can pop them on the jewellery, yes. Do you have a preference of what colour order that you'd like them in? Chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So your smallest is a 6.5, your largest is an 8. So yeah, it's not a problem to pop them on there, but do you have a colour preference? Or would you like it completely random, mixed matched, or yeah, it's completely up to you. Just wrapping up your shells here. I trust your judgment. I do like the colour spectrum, how you've laid them out pretty much. Okay, I can do that for you, and I can add in the pink, and I'll pop the red in the correct place as well. Thank you for the tea, Bab. So I'll write down here that you'd like them on the jewellery and in the colour spectrum positioning. Like I say, I'll add in the extra pink and I'll put the red in the correct place. But that's not a problem. Let me write that down for you. Okay, so I hope you're going to be happy with that, my lovely. You're very, very welcome. Yeah, I hope you'll be happy with it once it arrives. Just popping this in here. I love making full bracelets. They just, oh, I absolutely love it. Something about them, I don't know, I just absolutely love it. Right, so that's all on there for you. I've wrapped up your shells as well. So Heidi, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. The bottles, yes, let me have a quick look for you. Oh, it's got, I need to update that image actually, but there is the bottle link. A little bit of your tattoo looks like a smiley face. Oh, does it? Oh, it's not a smiley face, it's a star. But yeah, oh, I'll have a look. But yeah, I mean, it's a smiley face, it could be worse things. Where are we? Do I still, yeah, posted the bottles. So I ship internationally, Sandra. So if you'd like to order, you can do so on our website. The link is above. And then, yeah, I ship internationally. You're very, very welcome, Heidi. Yes, you do. Just I was waiting on an email, and now again I haven't. If I haven't replied, I won't have seen it yet. But if you sent the email, that's fine. If not, then I have made a note on the order. Before that, I was waiting to see for the colours with the other one. But yeah, I hope you're happy with everything. Cassie, as I don't have your order here this evening, my lovely, if you could pop me an email over with your order number, then I'd be happy to send you an invoice. If not, if you order it on the website and click that it's an add-on order, it means that it will take the postage off for you, and then just pop your order number in the additional comments on the order form. So you could do it that way, or pop me an email over and I'll... Oh, you've ordered tonight? Oh, then yes, I can do so. Just remind me once I call out your name. Sorry, I may not have printed it off yet. You've sent it, Heidi. Okay, perfect. Right, up next today is Michelle Palmer. Michelle, are you here? Oh, Cassie, yep, I can see it here, my lovely. I'll print it off and write on now that you'd like me to invoice you for a bottle as well. That's fine. Oh, bless you, Claire. So, like I said before, all invoices were sent, and if you've emailed, that's brilliant. However, with the bank holidays and weekends, I don't always do emails on weekends at all. It's normally Monday to Friday, and then of course with the holiday period and stuff. So I have said I've got 12 emails left to catch up on. So if you haven't had an email from me by tomorrow night, in fact, no, you will have an email from me by tomorrow night, because I'm hoping that everything will be caught up with by then. Hope that makes sense. And Michelle, hello. Michelle, just because it's a different name on Facebook to the order form, would you be able to just confirm the second part of the email address for me? So not the whole email address, just from the @ sign onwards. What's that section of your email address there? Just because I can confirm it's you. Like I said, it's just because it's a different name on the order form as to on Facebook. And Cassie, I've got that down on there for you. Michelle, that's perfect. Thank you for confirming that for me. So Michelle, you have got a stick, pick or sparkle dip. So let's go down and pick your envelope. Good luck, my lovely. Chosen that one. It's stuck, but we're still sticking with it. There he is. Okay, and let's get him open, Michelle. Okay, so you have got the Pear Drop Crystal Charm. So Pear Drop Crystal Charm is not on the website, I believe. It hasn't been on the website before. And it's the pear drop shape. So it's similar to the raindrops shape. However, it is slightly shorter, but it is wider. So it is the pear drop. Now the colouring of this pear drop is a golden shadow. That means you've got golden colours, and then as the light hits him, it goes lighter and darker gold. So that's why I'm just giving it a wiggle so you can see it in the light there. This one's the same on both sides as well, so it is gorgeous. So I hope you're happy with the charm itself, Michelle. Now the pearl is, oh, so I'm just positioning it so I can hold it for you. The pearl is a lighter rose gold pearl with this one. So that's a lighter rose gold pearl. So your choice, Michelle, is going to be either to stick and keep this pearl if you're happy with him, or you can pick, which means we do the dive in and then you pick one of four from one of four different pearls. So would you like to stay with this pearl on the charm or go for a different pearl on the charm? And I hope you're happy with the charm itself. Keep that as it is, of course you can. Let me bring you back up. That's absolutely not a problem, Cassie. Michelle, sorry, it's because Cassie's name just came up. Oh, sorry, Michelle. That is yours, that's not a problem. Deary me. So let me pop this on here for you, and you've already chosen what fitting you would like. Okay, so Michelle, I hope you're happy with that then, and of course hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well, and that's safe up there for you. Sorry, when I was trying to read one thing and then I just didn't, the wrong word came out of my mouth. Very happy, well, I'm glad you're happy, Michelle, my lovely. Right, up next then today is Cassie Abbott. Cassie, you're here. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I will say that Cassie is currently the last person on the order list. So if anybody would like to order, possibly let me know before you do so, just so I don't go off, because I'd hate for you to order and then I've ended the live. So yeah, possibly just let me know just so I stay on, if that makes sense. So Cassie Abbott, are you here? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so Cassie, you've got a stick pick or sparkle dip and an oyster opening. So we'll do your sparkle dip first and the oyster opening afterwards, if that's okay. So, stick pick or sparkle dip, let's go down. Oh, which one? Oh no. gone for that one and they're all squeezing out there. Okay, so your stick pick or sparkle dip is this one here. Hoping for a blue charm. Okay, fingers crossed for you. The Bermuda blues are beautiful. Oh, I'm nervous now. Right, let me have a sneaky peek. I can't see. Oh, okay, so it's not blue. What you've got here is a rectangle crystal charm. So these ones are on the website. And this is a clear rectangle crystal charm. So that means it's a clear crystal. Let me get it focused. There we go. So this one, you can see all the facets. Now, if I just pop my gloves behind there, it means that you can see the shape of that more clearly. He is gorgeous. So we've actually got this one in lots of different colours on the website as well. Now, I've paired this one with a bright sea green pearl. Let me just reposition. So gorgeous bright sea green. So if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. Or if you prefer to go for a different pearl, we can go and grab a dive in of 4 different pearls. So it's up to you, Cassie, if you would like to stick and stay with this one, or if you would like to pick and go and try for a different pearl. Can you change the pearl? Of course you can. Okay, so again, I'm going to bring you up to dive in just because then you can see what I'm doing. So again, just mixing them. And then if I dive in, oh, I've got a couple. Which one? Okay, I've gone for that one there. Okay, so let's go down. Your colours are to choose from. You've got a coral, a dove grey, a dark silver, and a burgundy red. So coral, dove grey, dark silver, and a burgundy red. Now that dark one is a silver. I think hopefully you can see the silver tone to him. And Cindy, yep, that's not a problem, my lovely. Can you have the coral? Of course you can. So if I pop this in here with that one, and then I'll write down that we're going to be swapping it to the coral. So let me just write that down. So swap green to coral. Perfect. And then you've got your oyster opening as well. So with your mystery oyster, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour you're hoping for? Oh, I'm not sure, Claire, as that would be... Let's see if anybody else has had that pop-up come up. I think that's more to do with the payment side, so that's nothing I can control with that one. Okay, so Cassie, donate the shells and you're hoping for a sapphire blue to match the jewellery. Okay, right, let's go down and fingers crossed for you. You've got a lighter pop there. Oh, and I can see a pearl. Oh, there's flesh come off on this side. Now I can see a pearl on that side. Oh, running away down the front there. And I am just going to have a squidge in here as well. Okay, so there is quite a bit of flesh on that side, but there's no more pearls there. So you've got a darker pearl there, and I can see, oh, I didn't see that one, but I felt that one. 2 and 3, you have got triples. You've got 3 pearls in that oyster there. It happens sometimes, Cassie. It all depends on where the flesh is. Normally, if I can get the flesh off, sort of I scrape inside the shell. So I try to detach the flesh from that side so it's all on one side. But sometimes if I sort of go down the middle of them, then it can be on both sides. So yeah, it just depends on how it comes, how I get to open it. So you've got a lilac purple, a bright TARDIS blue and a darker chocolate. What do you think to these ones? Is that blue okay? Now, of course, I can swap the blue if you're not happy with that shade. And with the other ones as well, if you'd like to swap them, you can do so. Or if you're happy with them, that's perfect. So just let me know what you'd like to do. And then, of course, just confirm for me the what you'd like on the jewellery. If I run these ones through the board, your lilac purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. Oh, bless you. Only if you're sure, because obviously it is your pearl, so it's not your issue to think about. Bless you. But if you'd like to swap it, then of course you can do so. Swap the lilac and the brown for darkest blue I have and the sea green. The blue is perfect for the jewellery. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that blue away, as that's the blue for your jewellery. And let me have a look. I think there's actually a waiting list for sea greens now. There is. I don't have any sea greens available, I'm afraid. So if you're happy to wait, I can pop you on a waiting list for a sea green. I even went through my swaps as well. Darkest blue I have is this one. So I would say that that's a darker, just a touch darker than TARDIS blue. So in between a TARDIS and a midnight blue. A rose goldy pink. I do. Let's have a look. Rose goldy pink. Have a look at that. I'm just going to see if I've got a more pinkier. Oh, that one's slight. I'll give you the option of both because, I mean, there's actually not a lot in it when they're next to each other, but yeah, there's not a lot in it with those. So if you're happy with that blue, oh, so this blue on the jewellery instead, that's not a problem. Tell you what, I'll get all your pearls out and then you can have a look. So they're the 2 blues. And then with these ones, if these colours are okay, would you like number 1 or 2? And then would you like the lighter or darker on the jewellery? Sorry for all the questions, Cassie. I just wouldn't want to get it wrong. So lighter blue or darker blue on the jewellery. And would you like number 1 or number 2 if they're the correct shade? So number 1, I would say, is slightly darker of the 2. No, don't be sorry. It's why I've put them in the sand together, just so you don't get it when it's at home and then realise that you wanted it as the other one. So you'd like to keep number 1. Perfect. Let me pop number 2 back away. And then the lighter blue on the jewellery. Let me just write that down. Lighter blue. Okie dokie. You're very welcome. And I've got down to invoice you for a bottle as well. So that invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Cassie, I hope you're happy with that then, my lovely. Let me pop this in here. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. That's safe up there for you. And again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Perfect. Okay, and up next is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you still here? Oh, another good tea. Sorry if I slept then. Oh, dearie me. Oh, apparently it's a tea kind of day today. My son's hand is doing really well, Dale. I don't know how much you've heard, so I'll give you a quick update. We had physio on it because of where it is. They thought that the skin there might get a bit tight, so he went for physio. And the movement is absolutely fine. They're not worried about that. It's just now the scars are growing kind of like keloid scars, which means that they're growing bumpy. So now we've got to do a massage on it a couple of times a day to sort of stop the scars from growing outwards, because apparently now they're going to continue spreading. Whereas if we can get this massage and stop them from spreading, then it'll be perfect. So we've got to go back to them mid-January to see how that's going. And if they have spread, he might have to have some compression treatment. But he's got full movement. He's only got a couple of spots which have a little bit of nerve damage, but they've said that he should have full feeling back in them once he's trained his nerves again. So yeah, he's doing really well. All this from a lasagna, spilling a lasagna on his hand. It's crazy. But yeah, he's doing really, really well. So we've got Cindy Brown now, and then there's no one after Cindy. So again, if anybody would like to order, there's still space, but possibly let me know before you do, just so I don't finish the live, and then you come back on and I'm gone. Cindy, hello. Cindy, you have got a stick or pick sparkle dip. So that's one of these. Thank you, Dale. So am I. He's doing brilliantly. It's just the last, just making sure everything's working. I think it's all okay. Right, Cindy, let's go down. So let's dive in this side this time. Well, that one came out easier than the ones before. And let's get him open. So Cindy, good luck, my lovely. And in here, okay, so you've got a crystal spike charm. Where's my, oh, there it is. So a crystal spike charm, and this has got the holographic shimmer on him. So the holographic crackle shimmer. So if I hold this up so you can see, so it's a clear crystal to start with, and you can see that slight holographic tones. Now if I turn this over, you can see on this side it's got that crackle effect. Now normally we see the crackle effect with the blacks and the silvers and the darker golds. This one is the gorgeous lighter one, so have a look at there. Oh, let me get it focused with the glove. So it's got a lighter crackle on him, and it's the holographic, which means you've got blues and pinks, purples in there. So again, all those colours are going to be shining through the crystal spike there. I think that's slightly harder to see. Oh look, can we see there? I think it's slightly harder to see the holographic colours with this crackle on the camera, but they are gorgeous. Let me just see if I can get it focused here. Possibly slightly. Now the pearl I've matched with this one is a two-tonal brighter icy blue. So again, I'm just going to show you the two-tonalness. So I'm so sorry, Cindy, let me get it focused for you. There you go. So the pearl itself is lighter and brighter icy blue. So what I'll need to know is if you're happy, well, firstly, I hope you're happy with the charm. And then if you're happy with the pearl, that's perfect, you can stick. Or if you're not happy with the pearl and you'd like to go for a different pearl on here, you can pick, and then we'll dive in for your 1 of 4 pearls. So it's really hard to show you that, oh, possibly there, the colours through the crystal. Now obviously once you see it in front of you, the colours are all there. I think it's just slightly harder, especially if I turn it that side, you can see them, and that's the colours you see through the crystal. I just think the camera's finding that hard to pick up. Oh, possibly there. It's lovely. So would you like to stick and keep that pearl, or would you like to pick and go for a different pearl? Did you see it? Oh, perfect. Thank you, Bronnie. It's so hard to show. I think it's just because of the lighting. And obviously with the clear crystals, it's harder to show them as well, just because, again, the lighting and the facets in the crystal, it's hard to see. What do you think, Cindy? Would you like to stick or would you like to pick? Now let me just refresh this in case I've missed. Yvette, I'm fine, thank you. I hope you're well as well. And good evening. Oh, Cindy, I did miss your comment. You'd like to stick with that one. Okay, perfect. Well, I'm glad you're happy with that, Cindy. Let me pop him on here for you. And Cindy, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you, my lovely. Now that may be the end of the order list for today. I haven't seen Victoria or Sharon come on, so they will be added on to the next live on Friday evening. Let me just refresh this. Yeah, so that is the end of the live today. Now we're live again tomorrow evening for our monthly charm deal live, which is only for the monthly charm deal. So that's January's monthly charm deal tomorrow. I was just going to see if I can grab a link, but I'm not sure. Oh no, yep, it's there. So this is the link for the January charm, and I'll post the order list for that quite early on as well. So I hope you all have a brilliant day tomorrow, and for a normal live we'll be back again on Friday. So I'll see you tomorrow from around 7:30 p.m. Take care. Bye.